Here we go. I think we're on. We're on. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Fantastic. We're doing Inktober, day 25 and day 26. Because I'm a little slow and a little behind. It happens. So we got a couple words today. We got Buddy for 25, and then we got Hide for 26. Sadie has some exciting stuff that she's doing today. We're going to just quickly go over to the Sadie cam. Yeah, about that. Sadie's got a really big... Sadie's got a really big piece of Yupo. So she's doing her Yupo art on a yard by 30 inches, I believe, piece of paper. And she's going to see where that gets her. Where it's an experiment because she's never done anything that big. I think the biggest thing she's ever done before is 11 by 14. So this is double. Well, 4 times as big because it's square inches. And Jack is also very needy right now. So he's going to need all my attention as well. So I'll be doing this occasionally.
Basically, your stream may not be the best.
May not be. I'm discounting my stream already, where I think it might not be the top quality stream that you guys have come to know and love. It's going to be a little bit less. Just, and I also have no clue what I'm drawing today, so there's that. So if you've got any ideas for Buddy or Hide, I kind of want to incorporate the two. Hold on a second. I'm just doing this again. What could go wrong, we say, as we throw things in our tiny house? What could go wrong? It would be unlike Jack to break something or accidentally crash through something. Where'd you go? So this, I think it's going to be dog cam. I should hook up your camera to be dog cam.
Oh my god, you should.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I need to make a stinger transition to go to dog.
Next.
Har, har, har. Can you unscrew that one there? All right, sorry, we're just going to do a quick setup of dog cam. So you can see Jack's face as he stares at me and is wondering why I'm not throwing things for him. So then you'll understand. Yeah, right. Just what I need, another camera over here. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Dog cam. Let's quickly go over to that camera so we can set it up. Sorry.
Is this camera for you? Look, you're famous. You're famous.
I gotta rotate your camera around.
Look what's here.
Hold on a second. There. There's the Jack cam.
Jack cam.
Jack cam.
Yep, you need to transition to Jack cam.
There.
That's you, buddy. You're famous.
Alright, so there's... Sorry, so I'm just trying to give myself a little bit more headphone room. Okay, Jack cam, we're probably going to have to go to that every once in a while. Sorry, that's all the stuff that all the books came in. Well, not all the books. We're still waiting for the books on the soft covers, but we got all the hard covers, so I'm just packaging all the stuff up. That's why there's all that stuff back there. All right. Going to start off this fine day with a little warm up, and maybe that'll inspire me to figure out what I'm doing for Buddy and Hide. Buddy and Hide. So if you got any suggestions. What? You're starting? It's begun? So normally we have the Sadie cam, but she's in the kitchen, so we'll have to set up something different somehow. What is it, Jack? Well, hold on. Jack cam. What is it, Jack? What is it? Hey, Link, how's it going, bud? Dog cam. This is what the stream is going to be all about now. Oh, you're going to make a mess, aren't you? Yeah, I'm doing good. All right, doing all right. It's a bit of a challenging stream, but that's okay. How you been, bud? I haven't seen you for this week. The dog cam. That's what's gonna break me through to the other side. I think you're right, though.
Yeah, actually.
So I'm just doing a little warm up, just because I haven't drawn in a bit. It's always nice to get a little warm up. I like this character that I kind of started drawing yesterday. Oh yeah. So you're just drawing and reading while watching. That's even better. Yeah. Where are you existing at then? If this is late for you. Because there's some days that I end up streaming. UK makes sense. Makes sense. This is a weird little drawing. I like him though. I think you need to. I had a circle maker that I bought from Amazon. It got delivered, and I made this circle, and I made this circle, and then it broke and it cut me twice. So I am returning it. Yeah, it's kind of a cool idea. I think I put it away somewhere, but it's a metal disc about this big, and it's kind of like an iris of a camera with like. I don't know, it's probably like 20 different blades. So as you rotate the front panel, it closes down and back. So it's kind of like a variable size circle, which is really cool. But it cut me twice. Sharp as heck. I think I'm going to end up getting another one. I'm just going to find one that works better. Or, yeah, I don't know. This one was so sharp. Like, literally the blades kind of, I don't have one. So I was trying this. The blades kind of got pushed out, so it was no longer. It was kind of like an oblong circle like this that was doing it. So I was trying to pull the blades to realign them. I thought that might work, and that's when I ended up cutting myself twice. You know, I wasn't even like drinking or anything, so I had no excuse like that. Oh well. Yes, I don't. But can you throw a compass on one of these? Yeah. Maybe I was just doing it wrong and wasn't in the right mood. I keep hitting this. Did you buy a ninja star or something? Yeah, I guess. A nice shuriken, super sharp. But I don't know, it would be really odd because you'd have to get them inside of the circle to actually hurt them. You could probably take off a finger though. Maybe it's more like a guillotine for the finger. Flop. That's kind of what was going to happen. You just rotate it in on someone's finger. I think you'd see it in a Bond movie, probably some sort of Bond movie. I kind of want to do a. 26th is 26th is hide. Alright, so I got the 2 to do. I just kind of screwed that up. Yeah, I don't really have any ideas for everything right now today. A little bit unprepared mentally. I should have done it yesterday. I'm still working on it. Oh god, I just dropped a magnet. Still got it going here. This was yesterday's oh shit. Or this is not yesterday, it's the day before. Didn't get around to it yesterday. It was a bit of a busy day. Thanks. This was Rip, where she's ripping her face off. And then we had Buddy. No, that's not. This was Dig, where he's digging it. That's very tenuous grasp at the word on some of these. But, you know. Yeah. Trying to remember, someone was telling me that they were streaming the other day, and I was going to go join them. Yes. That's exactly what they're doing. So what are you reading then? That sounds like super light reading. Small book of essays on things like writing, art, Picasso, and Freud. Makes you young. All right. Sounds very, very heady. Good for you. Yes, I like this guy. Guess I'm not really kind of not doing automatic drawing on this one as much. Oh, I was just making it into something a little bit more recognizable, I guess. So if you got any suggestions for today, hide. Oh no, hide is the second one. I'd still take that. Something that fits in here too. I mean, I just could create like two of these guys being all buddy buddy. Like, too bad I didn't leave some space back here, but could have had his arm around him. True. That's interesting. I like that. I like that direction. Rather than being literally hiding somewhere. Is that what you do? No, I've not done that. I can barely draw a straight line. I guess I lost my dog. Fair enough. Normally don't draw this kind of simplistic-ish kind of shapes. It's kind of interesting though. Don't mind it. How's it going? Are you terrified?
I'm not terrified. It's weird.
Is it the same paper?
Yeah, I just can't lift up the sheet right because it's curling, so I've got things to hold it down. That's okay. I'm just exploring it.
What if you use some magnets, top and bottom?
Yeah.
Cause I've only got 4 though. Oh no, I got. Oh
Can I hurt myself?
yes, you may hurt yourself. They are vicious, very vicious magnets. But if you want to try, we can try to set it up. All right, I'm gonna do a quick help with Sadie. Sorry about this. We're gonna.
No, do you keep laundry?
Yep.
How many?
5.
Oh, no, don't do this. Stay.
Stay with your people.
Yeah, okay. This
Oh.
one will be meant to be what it is.
All right.
And then I'll set it up a couple of days later.
Okay, yeah, we'll set it up proper. I mean, yeah, I think if we get some weight on that, that'd be better. All right, I'm gonna leave this guy. I'll leave this. That camera right in my face is really good quality stream. Need to get a better camera rig. I always need to get something way higher for this drawing stuff. But when I do that, I need a better base. I kind of jerry-rigged this whole thing together. Like from 3 different camera rigs. Alright, so I'm thinking he's going to be Buddy. What's another? Hide Buddy. What's that?
You mean with my art for it?
Okay. And I think I've also done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 more panels for 5 more drawings? Or is it 6? I'm gonna have some extra space for sure. I found the other ruler.
Oh, there you go.
All right. All right, so is it like best friends for life here? Is that what this is? Maybe. I'm kind of also thinking like Jack, our dog. He is very much. He thinks I'm his buddy. Like he looks up to me. He loves me. So I'm thinking maybe this guy here, whatever this is kind of looking up at him with love in his monstrous eyes. So I'm going to go with that a little bit. So maybe he's just slightly behind him back here, but definitely looking with the love in his eyes. I'm just going to do automatic drawing on this. I'm not going to think about it too much. No, I haven't done any album covers in forever time. Yeah, it's been a while. Kind of moved on to do other art stuff. Well, because now I do bigger and better things, which is the reason. I've kind of constantly been moving and doing different things with my life. So I think back, I was pretty young when I was doing the albums for people. my glove on. So yeah, I've done a lot of different things since then. I've been a photographer. I've taught video editing. I've worked on set as a PA. I've done animation for children's television, and everything I've done has led me to kind of where I am now. So no, nothing was useless. I've got a whole bucket load of skills that are unique to the crazy learning life that I've done. So I wouldn't trade any of that for the world. Everything you learn is helpful. For like, I don't know if I've mentioned it. I'm a visual effects supervisor on film and television. So all the things like I was talking about, photography helps me understand film. I've also done a lot of filming as well. Like we used to do a lot of comedy shorts, so that all kind of worked into that. I do a lot of music production, so that works into that as well. Yeah. So all that kind of stuff, really, everything that I've kind of learned along the way helps that all make sense. It gives you a little bit more information in your bucket to pull out when you're needed, especially doing the stuff that I have to do, where lots of people are reliant on you to know things, and if you hesitate or don't quite understand, then you're less useful to them. All the music that's in the background right now, is it too? Can you hear the music? Is it too quiet? First of all, but all the music that you hear is either bands that I've been in or demos that I put together, that kind of stuff. So all the music is mine. Some of it's okay. Yeah. So that's some of it's really old though. But it's interesting. I like having it around. But yeah, that's stuff I've recorded over the years. Some of the stuff is new that I've recorded for my videos on YouTube that I've kind of done. I've done some speed paint stuff. Not usually. No sampling. But on a lot of the YouTube videos that I've got, that I took these things that I record and then do a speed paint version of it. At the end of it, my puppet comes out and we do a little, he does a little song usually, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I haven't done one in a little bit, but I'll probably bust out make some new songs soon and some new videos. Because I do enjoy it. It's just my studio's in flux right now because I brought my microphones up here to film, whatever. Yeah, sure, man. I'd definitely love to hear that. And if you need better copies of it, let me know. If there's something you're like, this would be amazing. Thanks, bud. I'm not super worried about my music getting too much exposure. I love doing it. I kind of just do it for myself. I miss the days of being in a band, though. Those were good times. Yeah, I was trying to do like demo tapes when I first moved here to Toronto and get a band together. Then I did have a band, and that band it was a band that was produced by EMI and published by Sony. So that one's out there if you want to look that one up. Someone actually just told me the other day it was on Spotify, which is kind of cool. I didn't actually record the album, but I wrote most of it. I normally play guitar, bass. I can sort of half-ass play drums, but on a lot of the songs that are in the background here, I just kind of did all of it. But guitar's my main instrument, I guess. I can play keyboards too, or at least I used to be able to. This guy's kind of funny. Love his teeth. What does that mean? Collage music. Does that? Well, I guess you're talking about sampling. So it's just kind of putting other people's music together, smashing it together, making it into something. Gotcha. Nailed it. Cool. That sounds interesting. Do you have any examples out there? Oh, Ed's back. Hey, Ed. Thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. I don't know if I can play it through on the stream, but yeah, link me something. I'll give it a listen. My stream setup is very unusual. Well, actually, I've never tried, so we'll see. All right, I'll lower my expectations for you. First one. There is only one, so that's fine. The second one, okay. Wish there was a way I could turn off text to speech easily. Because when it reads off a link like that, it's just like, oh my god. It just keeps going. Maybe I can keep up the settings. Appearance. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so I'm going to give it a listen. Maybe I can do an audio. I don't know if I can capture a specific window audio. Yeah, I don't think I can do it, but I'll give it a listen. I don't think you guys will hear it. What do you mix this in? I don't know that one. Gotcha. Definitely pops around a bit, doesn't it? That's pretty cool, man. So how many different tracks are you pulling from for that? Just heard the one so far. That's a long piece. Gotcha. That's pretty fun. What is a FL Studio? Is that just a free kind of software? I don't know if I've heard that one. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've used Pro Tools in the past. Right now I've been using, because I'm on the Mac, using a lot of, what's it called? Logic. The second one's definitely got a lot more flow, I'd say. Smoother, definitely. And smoother rhythms, too. I like it. Then it got into a nice scream there. Yeah, it's definitely got more of a flow than the first one. That's great stuff, man. Does this guy look like a buddy to you? Yeah, a little bit. That's cool. No, I've not done any actual exhibitions. Done a bunch of stuff. Been out doing fairs and stuff like that, but this year, clearly nothing. Due to some sort of virus, someone was saying. Yeah, no, I haven't done anything like that. One day I'd like to. The art is kind of, it's not my primary thing right now. Yeah, definitely. I don't even know how to get into that, actually, to be honest with you. How you'd get into some sort of group that would allow you to do that. I mean, you could do your own. There's a place up on near me that does exhibition nights, and it's not. It's kind of random. They change it. It's kind of like a pop up kind of thing. So I don't know. There's a possibility of getting into something like that, I would imagine. All right, I need a quick hand reference here. Get the old handy. Still need hide. Do like the idea of fur hide kind of thing, but how does that connect to these? That's not the hand for me. I want his hand kind of reaching out lovingly. He's like, oh, my buddy, I love you. Maybe that. Do, do, do. All right. I think that's it. There you go. Hey Sadie, how's it going in there?
I'm having fun.
You're having fun. Okay, that's all that matters. That's more important than successful. Yeah. Knuckles are here. Alright, sorry. Never the most awesome at hands. Struggle. The struggle is real. Late night. Yeah, I understand. Thanks for coming by, Link. Appreciate it. And thanks for sharing your tunes. Always good to hear new stuff. Good. Have a good night, Mud. Yeah, great talking to you too. Cheers. We'll see you next time. There you go. Let me know if you need some actual source. So Like if you pick one, you're like, oh, I like this one, because the stuff is all the stuff that's in the stream is very quiet, I would imagine. So, but if there's something you want, you let me know, and we'll get that exposure train going. Haven't really had much chance for the dog cam.
No, you passed out.
He had 5 minutes of excitement, which I thought was going to be indicative of the whole stream,
Yeah.
but then he just passed.
How's your drawing going?
It's a little slow today. I'm spending a lot of detail time.
That's good. Very good.
Could you grab me a soda? Would that be possible?
Sure.
So, are you going to be able to transport it to bring it on camera? No,
Not this one.
it's not coming over.
Turn that way.
Sad.
Sorry, baby.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So the water just because it's got that roll.
It's got the roll, the line is too strong.
So and the other side is 2 course, right?
Oh, I didn't even try the other side. I guess I could if this is totally.
Is it like? No, I'm just wondering. Is the side non-usable comparatively? I guess.
No, I don't. Actually, maybe it is the same. Maybe I could have done that side. Probably could have done that side actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
It's a fun experiment.
Well, because if you spend an hour or two counter rolling it to get the curve out of it, might also work.
Yeah.
Roll it the other way,
Spend a day like tomorrow, cut another piece.
cut it, roll it backwards, and see how long that takes you to
Yeah, I mean,
flatten it out.
I'm not upset by what's happening. It's just not. If you come see it, it's not anything I do.
All right, I'm gonna
I mean, it's kind of the same. but
be right back. Just 1 minute. I'm back. I'm back. All right, Sadie's very large art piece is coming along nicely. I don't know exactly what I'm doing at this part, but I thought I'd try to add some rings around the wrist. See if I can make them to make sense. Kind of wanted to have some in front, some behind. It's interesting. I think once I do a little shading on that, it'll help balance it out. I could keep going, adding a few more rings. I think I will. Turn that off. This is interesting. I don't know if it's successful. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't mind it. Need to create the shadows on the wrist as well. I think most of this will be blacked in. A little unclear what's happening. It's alright. Sometimes you gotta try things and fail. I don't think it's super unsuccessful. Don't I know why we needed it, but it was calling out to me. Don't want to darken it too much. I'll probably darken it a little bit more later, but for now, we'll leave it there. So I dumbed down my stream settings from last time. Thanks to Dan, Avatar Dan down below. I have now 0 frames due to zero skipped frames due to lag. Frames missed due to rendering lag, 10. So it's still 0%. So that's, thanks Dan. Thumbs up to Dan. Cheers, my friend. And my CPU is running at 138%. That's not horrible. But is the stream quality any good? That's the question. Okay, I gotta speed this up a little bit. Taking too long here. I'm gonna keep the costuming kind of the same-ish to this guy just because they're supposedly friends, right? of just black it in down here. Maybe not fully black, but textural shadows. That's what I want. That's one thing that I've done a lot in some of the books that I've done. My sketching, my rough automatic drawing, is when you create a guy, and then you create his buddy, who looks a lot like, in this case he doesn't look the same, but who looks an awful lot like him, but he's at a different angle. So like practice drawing things in the 3 dimensions really kind of helped me out a lot. Figuring out how everything just kind of changes. So if you have these kind of pauldrons that are pointing out, how does that look like at 45-degree angles and shit like that? So I always kind of enjoyed that kind of challenge. Let's see what we got here. Purple rating. Scumbling, as they call it. So now then he's got kind of swooping. It's kind of unclear what the rest of his clothing is. So I can just make it up at this point. Kind of got the same pauldrons. That's all I really wanted. I didn't do that, but I'm going to do that on this one. Create a little bit of... For an ideal, I want to do it the other way. Where these were the ups. So I still am doing every single drawing in this book from this kind of top left shadowing. But I wanted to kind of create the illusion that the tops of these crests were closer to there, so that light's coming down, forming that. So then I want to do back shadow this way. I kind of did it in undershadow on the other side, so I'll just kind of continue it on. Not a lot of rhyme or reason to the original guide, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And I think I got to do get a good shadow of his hand down there as well. And these ones are kind of more in the light, but just kind of a little gentle shadow on them. I probably should have a little bit of dual-sided. Would make a little bit more sense. Alright, hand shadow. If those fingers were come down, I think they're back here, so we're going to add them. Not super clear that's coming from there, but I'm putting it in. All right. All right, getting there, buddy. All right, so we got to connect his arm up. Let's keep it. He's kind of the fuzzy version there. So if his arm was coming back, a little fuzzy. And of course, we'll need fuzzy shadows. I'm going to kind of shade his fur the same way I did his little pompadour, or whatever you want to call it. Still haven't done a lot of fur and hair in my time, so I'm kind of experimenting with that, trying to find my version of it. Although if I was smart, I would have found somebody else's version first. And stolen that, so I had it in my back pocket. And then come up with my own version of, find out one that works and go back from there. Menu. How are you, Menu? Menu Chenny Asherin. Asherin. Can I just call you Menu? That might be easier. How you doing tonight? Just working on my Inktober. Day 25 and 26, I want to say. Yeah, so this is day 25. This is Buddy. He's his buddy. He's very excited about what he's doing. And thank you for saying that. That is perfect. We still got one more drawing to do today, which is called Hide. And I'm still trying to come up with what exactly I'm going to do for that. So if you got some ideas and you're like, oh, I got the perfect thing, I'm ready for it. I'm just kind of keeping to the same kind of clothing design for these guys, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of lower information here, like belts and whatnot. Alright, so I'm going to keep with the kind of pauldron kind of feel with a pleated and the circle within circles, which I've done a few times. So you can see a circle within a circle over here. Menu, if you want a tour of the rest of this thing, just let me know and we'll take a break and take a look. I like the ideas of under here, there's kind of suspenders coming down to his belted area. I think this guy's taken the motif of the circle within circle too far. So I'm going to add a lot. Because he's definitely not the alpha male in this relationship. That's my estimation of this. Oh, I hate tangentials. Oh well. Accidentally made some. These are his fancy suspenders. Super fancy. And I think I should keep the motif going. Circles within circles. That's the way this guy rolls. Might have to do a little white out in here. I kind of screwed up a little bit, but that's okay. Does he also have a belt? I think so. So he's got a belt and suspenders. That's how he rolls. Like it. Here we go. Kind of want to mostly go down to darkness there, but I'll give him some sort of patterning underneath there. Yeah, I'm just going to do some blending of shaded stuff. Go to darkness. I mean, his arm is blocking all this stuff anyway, so. How's it going? It's going. What you got there? It's a soda? It's a funny looking soda. Well, that's all right. All right. How do we take this design and push it over the top? It's a very good question. More circles within circles. I guess instead of a little button-down shirt underneath there, I should have added circles within circles. This is shaded. Cargo pants? No. think you should have. Oh, maybe I can add some tools to a belt or pocket full of. Oh, he needs a kind of a knife over here, probably. Oh, you know what's on here? Circle emblem with another circle in it. Oh god, it's making sense now. Oh, trash in the place. Some sort of wrapping on that thing. Like that. I'm also going to be blacking in everything in behind there, so I'm going to lose a little bit of the stuff down here. That's okay. Doing it on purpose. I like it. Oh, oh shit. I just inked on my painting. You know, just this commission. Whoops. Whoops. Not cool. Bad move. I wish we could go to the dog cam. Get this all set up. Set up the dog cam so we can see Jack, but he's just sleeping. Unfortunate. Unfortunatamente. Oh, nice smudge. Good quality smudge there, for sure. I don't know why I'm spending this much time on this kind of detail. Really doesn't need it. Really doesn't need it, or does it? It's not justified either. Rather, oh, that's not a good camera. I think I'm running out of ink, even though I just refilled this today. Yeah, it feels like I'm losing ink here. I haven't used that much ink today. I don't hear any. Maybe I'm actually running out in my bottle. It's getting low. Give me a sec to do a quick little refill. It's like a pit stop. Formula 1 racer. That was fast, wasn't it? Didn't take too much time away from the drawing. If you need an ink recommendation, Carbon ink. Fantastic. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to... I don't think that's exactly done, but I think I need to move on to the next one. And just going to do a quick little look here. So hide. But this is the accordion book so far on this side. We had that, kind of stitching them all together. Over there. I don't want to F it up too much, but do a quick little view on this side. Whoa! This is the front side of the Inktober. Boop. Boop. There you go. So now hide. Link had a good suggestion, at least a partial suggestion, which was hide, kind of like animal hide. Not sure how that plays into this whole thing. Sorry, I'm just going to give him the same kind of eyes as the other guy. Want him a little bit more wide-eyed. not so jaded. There you go. Like those eyes. This is going to be blacked out, as will that. And up here. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Actually, maybe while I'm thinking. No, I'll leave it. Got anything for hide?
Rawhide?
Rawhide. Like Jack's little chew toys? So then that's 20. What date are we on again? Urban Heights, so 26. 26, 27, 29, 30, 31. So I can't be too greedy with the panels. I gotta get. I have 4 panels remaining. And 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 6 drawings. So I should, yeah, keep down to 0.8 of a panel. So hide. Hiding in a pile of hide and eating rawhide. Is that good?
Yeah.
So let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna make it up. I'm basically just doing some automatic drawing right now, so I'm not really nothing super planned or thought about. So no commitments. Trying to keep things sort of symmetrical at times. It helps down the road. If you're like, where's the symmetrical? I'm about to build it. Maybe not necessarily symmetrical, but kind of like repeatable. In angles in 3D. So it's kind of like, what is that thing? How does it connect to the other side? And I'm using my basic drawing light, so everything's kind of coming from this angle. This one's probably not going to make sense at all. That's okay. I'm comfortable with that. There you go. Sometimes these don't work. I always hope that this isn't the time. I'm sure it'll be fine. Interesting. Wish this page wasn't as smudged as it is. Yeah, oh well. At least everything's running a lot smoother today. That's nice. Guess jumping down to 720p really helped. Alright, gotta keep going. Keep going. That other information is not important. I don't think it's entirely clear what's happening there. Might have to bring some whiteout in. Bit rough. It's okay. I've been doing these little marks for a while, indicating kind of the highlights. Seems to kind of work. Makes no sense. And I want this to kind of be like a dog a little bit. Where he's kind of holding this rawhide thing in his hands. Nothing like crossing over seams. That just makes everything really nice. This isn't a portrait of Jack, by the way. It is not. Is it starting to make any sense? I hope so. Some sort of semblance of self-sense. But I still do want to cover him up a little bit in the background, so he's not just this creature out. I think in behind here is going to be where I have this. It'll be unclear whether it's part of him or something else. I think that'll work. I wanted to actually have this more rough, a little bit more furry. So I'm going to have to erode it in a little bit and go a little crazier with the inking, make it a little bit more like it's actual hide. So, you know what the prompt was? I'm not saying I forgot. I would never say that. I would never admit. I think I have to go get my other bottle of ink because this one's, I don't think, filling my bottle very well. I think it's a little low. Good thing I got some backups. This is a bit of a weird one. That's okay. Let's keep saving some room up here for perhaps next day. Whatever that prompt is, I don't know off the top of my head. Music. All right. Looking at this, it kind of looks like he's playing a flute. So, done for tomorrow. I think I'm going to black in these areas here because that's under the blanket. I don't really want to do too much detail in there. Not full dry, darkness, but I think some like dry brush kind of idea. Do that with my paintbrush a little bit. Doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing alright.
Did you finish?
Nope.
Are you going to be able to finish it one in a day?
Bit of a hot mess
Bit of a hot mess.
right now.
Cool.
No, just more of a mess.
Just mess. Not didn't make it to the hot category.
Parts that are okay, but I totally have to watch parts.
It's all right. Remember, it's the first one. You get to have fun and not really worry about it. I think I'm running out of ink. I'll be back in just 1 second. I'm just gonna grab a different bottle of ink. If I have one.
Will this bottom part is
Fixed. Maybe this should be the ink cam then. Carbon ink cam. Alright, sorry, I just gotta reload again. Sorry, that shouldn't have happened. Oh, it's embarrassing. But I know this one's full, so it should help. Alright, there we go. Well, hopefully that works better. Definitely more ink in this container. Although the dog cam is kind of in the way. Alright. Much better, but I think I said that last time too. Alright, I'm going to switch over. Now that I got a fresh bottle of ink, we're good to go. Little silver black velvet round watercolor brush. Fantastic brushes. Alright, I'm going to do black in on the previous ones too. We've got a couple areas over here. I'm not going to touch up in the sky-ish area because I might use that tomorrow. I don't know, I keep saying it, I keep recommending this ink, but if you're doing any inking, big areas, this stuff's great. It goes on super smooth. One pass is usually enough for anything. I've actually never done more than one pass. You can see the brush strokes a little bit, but I think if you're using this for comics or anything like that, you can just gamma up or contrast it up a bit and you'd be fine. I haven't done that much of my comic yet. Keep changing the script a little bit here and there because I keep thinking about it as a visual medium. I'm thinking of it more like a film stuff because that's more what I'm used to. And I gotta translate that into a static frame. Alright, I'm going to also black down at the bottom here because nothing's going to come down there. Maybe I won't go all the way to the edge just in case something needs to go in front or slightly underneath it. I don't think it will, but you never know. That's what happens when you don't plan ahead. You never know where things are going to go. Well, this isn't my favorite of all my Inktober drawings. Not my least favorite either. does it convey? A guy hiding under some hides, chewing a rawhide. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. One thing that this is, this side of the drawing is clearly lacking in topless ladies. I mean, there's one. The other side is littered with them. Absolutely filthy with naked ladies. Guess I'll have to remedy that on the way out here. On the last 5 or 6, whatever it was. Drawings. Alright. Kind of looks like he's got a pea shooter. He's about to fire at somebody. And that, sir, was not my intention. Well, I think that will do. That'll do for the day. I think. And I think we're streaming. Are we streaming tomorrow?
Yeah.
So we'll be streaming tomorrow night. All right. So that's it for this guy for today, I think. It's all right. We had Buddy. He's totally best buddies. Oh, I should shadow that elbow. Put her in front of this guy's pants just a little bit. There we go. That is good enough. All right, everybody. Been a good night. Let's go to Sadie Camp. Oh, no Sadie. We'll hook it up tomorrow. Somehow we'll get Sadie to be back in her spot working on a yard by 30 inches Yupo. No?
I'm not taking on this stress tomorrow.
You're not doing that again tomorrow? All right, okay. All right, we'll figure it out. Okay, well, thanks, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Peace out. Thumbs up to you. Have a good night.
What you say when you want to get back with me? Look through what you want on the map for free. I see what you're doing badly. I don't say that you want my money. You sit there laying back for me. You should care how it plans to worry. You sure want to be the booty.